It's a Grand Seiko alert, everyone! A new piece was just released, and today we're going to review it. Roll the intro. What's up, everyone? It's Chris with the Little Treasury channel. Welcome back. This is where we bring you awesome watch content at least once a week. And if you haven't already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get alerted as soon as we upload. I'm from Little Treasury Jewelers, which is located in Gambrills, Maryland, and it's where you go when you're in the know. As always, the watches that I review are for sale and can be purchased, so please see the description below to contact us. In our last video, we did an in-depth review of the Breitling Bentley Premier B01 Molyneux Limited Edition, and I highly recommend checking this one out if you're interested in a super clean and refined looking chronograph piece that's also a limited edition. Also, I go over the changes that Breitling has made to bring them more in the right direction. This week we have a brand new and very exciting Grand Seiko piece to review. And this one is the first one of its kind to have the brand new 9R A5 movement installed. Today we will review the brand new SLGA001. Let's get on to the video. Grand Seiko announced a few months back that they have created significantly upgraded versions of the spring drive and high beat movements, and one of which, with a limited edition, would house each movement to get things started. They chose a slim, clean, more traditional style in the SLGH003 for the 9S A5 high beat, and they chose a very modern, techie, angular beast to pair with the 9R A5 spring drive. Since the 9R A5 represents new modern technology versus the 9S A5, which represents traditional watchmaking. Let's get on to the features. The SLGA001 has a 46.9mm case width with a 16mm thickness that I actually measured at 15.7mm myself, a 50.6mm lug-to-lug, and a 22mm lug width, while weighing in at 166.5 grams. The case is made out of Grand Seiko's high-intensity titanium, which is 40% lighter than steel and promised to be more scratch-resistant too. It is angular and has areas of matte and Zaratsu finish on the sides. A robust screw-down crown can be found at the 4 position. The bezel turns unidirectionally, like a good dive watch should, and I think the real question is, how does it sound? Let's give it a click test. It crackles and pops and makes a really cool noise. It's nice and firm. I'll give it a recommend, but I would like to see it have more commanding clicks. The dial is finished in Grand Seiko blue, but a very dark version of it. The markers are all different basic shapes with a triangle that has flattened points at the 12, rectangles at the 3, 6, and 9, and circles for the rest, besides the date aperture, which is at the 4 position. The hands are a big mixture with an arrow hand as the minutes, and I'm going to call a fountain pen style, which is sort of like Mercedes and syringe mixed together on the hour hand, and a simple slim line with a circle at the rear of the second hand. A new placement of the power reserve can be found, which is at the top upper left-hand portion and features 5 individual portions which signify the 5 days of power. It takes some rigorous winding to power this thing fully, by the way. And it has a red indicator hand for the power reserve. At the lower midsection, you will find spring drive, 5 days, professional, and diver's 600 meter. Lume can be found on all markers, all 3 hands, and on the bezel pip. The case back is solid and has the Grand Seiko Lion and the limited edition number. The movement is the brand new 9R A5, which is a super version of the spring drive. Not only is it more accurate at losing or gaining 10 seconds a month instead of the typical 15, it has a 5-day power reserve, which is a little over double of what the other spring drive models have. Grand Seiko has grown and selected the most stable quartz crystals possible for this movement and aged the crystals for 3 months, just to make sure that they really perform. This movement is more shock resistant than before and also utilizes dual barrels to achieve the 120 hours of power reserve. We can't tell here at all, but it's also a little bit thinner too. The bracelet is a 5-section design that combines broad, angular matte areas with high polish, small accent areas. This is the same buckle that you will find on the SLGA001, which is a micro-adjustable locking clasp with a ratcheting diver's extension. A dark blue rubber strap that matches the dial is also included with this piece if you would like to switch it up. And to make the swap easy, you'll find drilled lugs on the case. The SLGA001 has a 600-meter water resistance and is ready to saturation dive with you, limited to only 700 pieces worldwide, and can be yours for a wonderful $11,100. Now for my humble opinion. The cartoony pictures that Grand Seiko posts on their website do this piece no justice at all. I would really overlook this piece if I hadn't been able to review it myself, and hopefully my photography and videos will help you discover this piece too. I'll tell you that in person, this thing is awesome. With these huge measurements, it somehow looks great on my 6.5-inch wrist and feels rock solid. This will not be your first watch or only watch. I'll recommend this for a collector or someone who wants to have something really fun and exciting on the wrist and take advantage of one of the most high-tech movements on the market today. Thanks for watching today, everyone. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and, of course, give this video a like if you enjoyed it. We'll look forward to seeing you next video.